Tesla cars aren't cheap, and everyone knows this. If the cars were cheap, well then pretty much everyone would own a Tesla, because they're just so cool. And they've got these amazing features that you can't find in any other car that's currently on the market. As they say, good things don't come cheap. Anyways, Tesla recently announced the 2022 Model X. And let me tell you guys, the car is going to be insane. I'm going to tell you guys everything about the car, as well as how much it's going to cost you. And here's a little bit of a hint. It's kind of pricey. But how much does it cost exactly? And is the car going to be worth the hefty price tag? Well, make sure you stick around until the end of the video to find out. Okay, so let's kick off the 2022 Model X specifications. First off, the car is going to come in two forms, which are the Model X Long Range and the Model X Plaid. While both cars are basically the same model, the Model X Plaid has some features that make it a little bit better than the Model X Long Range. For example, the Model X Long Range has a power of 670 horsepower, which is really impressive on its own. But the Model X Plaid takes it to insane levels, with a power of 1,020 horsepower. Whew, think of all that you can do with all that power. What's more, the long-range version is super fast and can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in only 3.8 seconds. And if you think that's impressive, then you'll be mind-blown to find that the Plaid version can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in only 2.5 seconds. That means that you're going to be burning down the highway faster than you can catch your breath. Oh, I'm not done telling you about the 2022 Model X. Because trust me, this car comes packed with so many features that you're probably going to have a hard time keeping up with them all. When it comes to battery range, the long-range version beats out the Plaid version, but not by much. For the long range, you get about 360 miles of range, but for the Plaid, you only get about 330 to 340 miles, which isn't all that bad when you think about it. Both cars also feature a spacious interior, which is perfect for large families, so that everyone doesn't have to squeeze into a tiny car. The cars also have a spacious cargo space, which is great for road trips, where everyone has to pack luggage and stuff. And speaking of road trips, you know how you can often get bored on long trips or drives? Well, the 2022 Model X has a solution to that problem, because it comes with a huge 17-inch infotainment screen that can also double as a gaming screen for people who like gaming. And let's be honest here, who doesn't like gaming? Okay, so now let's get into the nitty-gritty of things. And that's how much you're going to pay if you want to get the 2022 Model X. Well, as you can expect, the Model X Long Range and the Model X Plaid have different prices, which isn't all that surprising because they have different features too. So how much does it cost? Well, if you want to get the Model X Long Range, which is the cheaper option, then that's going to cost you a base price of $99,960, which is pretty much the same as $100,000. I wasn't joking when I said that this isn't cheap at all. Also, I need you guys to remember the base fee, because I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. Moving on, the Model X Plaid is more expensive, and it has a base price of $119,990. Okay, I have to ask you guys a question. Am I the only one that doesn't understand why companies don't just set their price to a round figure? I mean, the difference between $99,960 is just $40. And $40 isn't exactly a lot of money when you're already shelling out more than $99,000. Might just as well add on the $40. I don't know why, but this bothers me. So let me know in the comments if you guys feel the same about this. Anyways, do you guys remember the base fee that I talked about earlier? Well, it turns out that the base fee only applies when you don't want any customization done to the car at all. And I'm not even talking about customizations like the license plate, which of course has nothing to do with Tesla. I'm talking about customizations like the color of the car paint, the color of the interior finishing, the wheels, and stuff like that. According to Tesla, making these customizations are going to cost you extra. So how much more extra money are we talking here? Well, let's take a look at that now, why don't we? So, on the Tesla, there are 5 categories in which you can make customizations, and they include paint, wheels, interior, seating layout, and full self-driving capacity. Now, let's talk about each of these categories and how much extra money they're going to cost you. For the paint, the car comes with a standard pearl white multi-coat. If you want to customize the color, Then you can choose from 4 other available colors, which are black, gray, blue, and red. The black, gray, and blue colors are going to cost an extra $1,500, while the red paint goes for an extra $2,500. Yeah, not exactly chump change now, is it? Now, moving on to the wheels. The Model X features 20-inch Cyberstream wheels, but you have the option to change that to 22-inch turbine wheels for an extra $5,500. Man, with these prices, it's not exactly hard to see why Elon Musk is the richest man in the world, is it? Anyways, let's talk about the interior customization. The car comes with a standard black interior that Tesla calls the ebony decor. Now, I have to admit that this black decor looks classy and elegant, but Tesla understands that not everyone is going to like this color. So they gave the option to change from the black interior decor to a black and white decor or a cream decor. Both options look great, but of course, they're not free, and you're going to have to cough up an extra $2,000 for them. The next category is the seating layout, and the Model X originally comes with a 5-seating layout. There's an option to upgrade this to either a 6-seat layout for an extra $6,500 or a 7-seating layout for $3,500 extra. Out of all the customizations available, I think that the seating layout makes the most sense because it's more practical, and you also get more space, especially if you have a large family. The final category is the full self-driving capability, and for an extra $10,000 you can get this feature installed in your car. With the self-driving capability, your car can navigate on autopilot, switch lanes, stop and move at traffic lights, auto park itself, and you can even summon your car with your phone. Sounds sweet, right? Well, if you want this, then you better add in the extra $10K into your budget for the car. So let's assume that you want a fully loaded Model X Plaid with all the features. How much is that going to cost? Well, if you're getting a 7-seater car with red paint, then the total is going to be around $143,490. If you're getting a 7-seater with other paint colors, then it's going to come down to $142,490. Now, I know that this isn't cheap, but is it worth it? The answer is yes. I mean, come on guys, this is the Tesla we're talking about. They only deliver the best. And from the looks of things, the 2022 Model X is even going to be crazier in real life. So I think that this kind of justifies the insanely high price. While the car isn't available for purchase right now, you can now order ahead from the Tesla website. Delivery isn't expected to start at least until the middle of 2022, so you've got more than enough time to gather some money together if you want to have it. Anyway, it's time for you guys to tell me what you think about this car. Do you think it's worth the high price? Or do you think that it's just a ripoff from Tesla? Would you get into this car if you could afford it? Let me know what you think in the comments section below. Remember to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss premium content like this one.